Most often in life, we seem to neglect kindness. We forget to look out for people in need. We postpone kindness until we have enough, forgetting that true kindness is counted by giving from the little we have, not from abundance. This is the story of a woman who, despite having almost nothing for herself and family, chose kindness. And by the end, you will discover how kindness can become everything you never imagined. Once upon a time, in an ancient village of Maria Vale, there lived a poor widow named Mara. Mara lived with her only son, Joel. They lived far away from the center of the town, in a small, weak, and forgotten house. The house was so old that buckets are placed under to catch some dripping waters from the old roofs whenever it's raining. Most mornings, Joel would stand quietly and watch other children walk past, wearing colorful uniforms, carrying school bags, smiling on their way to school. The mother Mara would always walk up to her son and say to him in a calm voice, "Son, wipe your tears. Soon, everything will be all right, and you will one day attend one of the best schools." Joel would smile, in hope, believing her mother. Even though he kept hearing those words many times, and nothing seemed to be changing. One day came a heavy rain. It poured for hours to days. Mara and her son stayed indoors, hungry, confused, and worried. Left in the house is a small portion of food remaining in the house, and little or no hope for tomorrow. Out in the rain, a lone monk walked slowly along the road. He was on a long journey to a far place. His robe was soaked, and he shivered from the cold. Mara saw him from a distance. Without hesitation, she ran out to him and said, "Wise one, I see you are on a journey. The rain is heavy and may not stop soon. Please come into my home and rest. Then continue your journey after the rain." The monk was pleased. He followed her. Inside the house, Mara gathered firewood and lit a small fire so the monk could warm himself. Then after, she took the only portion of food left in the house and shared it together with the monk. Her son Joel watched quietly. After some time, the rain was finally over, and the monk was set to leave. He turned to Mara the widow and said, "You gave me shelter, even though your house is broken. You gave me warmth, even though you were cold. And you shared the little you had, even in lack." He reached into his robe and handed her a few small golden coins. "For this little act of kindness of yours," he said, "take these." Then he left. Mara, with a smile and joy, collected the coins. She happily ran to the market, exchanged the coins, and bought food and the few things she needed. And when she came back to the house, she was left in shock and surprises. The golden coins were still always there, as though none had been used, as though they had never been touched. This continued for a very long time. And with that, woman got a good home, got everything she needed, and sent her son, Joel, to one of the best schools in Moriah. From that day on, the widow and her son saw no lack ever in their lives. Moral of the story: kindness is not measured by how much you give, but by how willing you are to give, even when you have little. Mara did not wait to become rich before she became kind. She gave shelter while her roof was broken, shared food while her pot was almost empty, and offered warmth while she herself felt the cold. And that simple choice changed everything. When you choose kindness in moments of lack, fear, or uncertainty, you plant seeds that often return in ways you never expected. Not always as wealth, but as peace, provision, open doors, and quiet blessings that change lives. If this story touched your heart, remember this: the smallest act of kindness can become someone's greatest miracle. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay kind.